Hotshot, over here.
Hello. Have you come to check in on the compromised synthetic? I regret that your first impression of me was incredibly dramatic. It will take several days to return to full operational status after Dr. Pierce is meddling with my hardware. Normally, a battalion synthetic would be abandoned or decommissioned after such a breach. But SHIP has graciously granted an exception. I believe I remind the General of her sister. However, while ordering my recovery may have been sentimental, it was also practical. SHIP wants to know what was stolen and why. Dr. Lily Pierce, the scientist you saw running away during my retrieval, is the same person who sent the distress signal. It is a rare individual who can compromise a battalion synthetic and get away with it. Naturally, it is the only rational conclusion. Attempting to hack a battalion synthetic is a desperate and dangerous strategy. Attacking me was a calculated action. The question we all have is why? Dr. Pierce wiped any memory I have of being hacked, but she accessed and copied thousands of files. Thankfully, I got a good look at her before she shut me down. As you saw in the distress call, her pallor is unnatural. She must be examined. I do not, but there must be a rational explanation. Piper and I will be hard at work to find out the nature of her condition. We also need to better understand what information she was after, and why. I wish to understand how she managed to hack a highly advanced synthetic like myself. I almost admire her ingenuity. But rest assured, my admiration does not supersede my alarm. With the breach, my new priority is to know what she's after. Thank you. The dynamic of this crew is certain to produce results. Between Wrench's reset, Piper's fussing, Ko's cursing, SHIP's focus, alongside your combat experience, we will be well in hand. I would add Raptor's humor, but it is functionally useless. Perhaps his skill as a pilot makes up for the deficit. Be sure to speak to SHIP if you have not already. I found intel before my memory was erased. She will want to discuss it. However, I must step away to keep processing my reset. I thank you for assisting in my recovery.
Glad to see you back, Marine. I should thank you. We wouldn't have gotten Esther back without your help. I'm told Dr. Pierce, the one who sent the distress signal, was digging around in Esther's head. Can you confirm this? If it's true, that complicates things. In all my years of duty, I've never had a synthetic under my command hacked. It doesn't sit right. In our line of work, you don't leave stones unturned. Before she was compromised, Esther discovered the presence of a warship called the Demetrius. It's hidden in orbit on the other side of the planet. There are live warheads on board. We don't know. Unfortunately, you'll be going into this situation cold. And from what Esther tells me, Dr. Pierce wants something aboard the warship, which doesn't bode well. She graduated top of her class, specializing in chemistry. She has a fondness for plants and animals. She moved up the company's ranks and was promoted to the position of head xenobiologist. She has been stationed on Stor's Boon for 3 years, and she's pissed me off with her antics. That's all we know. Head to the Demetrius and neutralize those warheads. Find information on what Dr. Pierce is after. I'm giving Piper the reins. She knows more about warhead engineering than anyone else. Glad to see you back, Marine.
Okay, big speech time, Piper. Listen up, jarheads. We're going to disable some warheads. Keep it tight and don't die. Nailed it! It's my first time riding Mike, so go easy on me. General Ship wants to disable those warheads without killing us all. Warhead termination requires punching into 3 terminals. So, run into the guts of the ship and find them.
Copy that, Lieutenant. Found intel.
Really? How fantastic!
This is Robbie Stout, the company's executive of weapons development. Listen up. I know we're supposed to keep Xenos alive if we see them, but if you want Dr. Pierce's supposedly groundbreaking experiments, you know, the ones we came all this way for? Well, jackasses, we can't deliver them if we're dead. I don't know how Xenos ended up on board, but send help now! We're dropping like flies over here!
Yikes. The company was planning something big and was interrupted. Xenos? Fire on them.
Dropping in a
Need a fresh one? Activated. Last one. Gotta make it count.
Heading below deck.
Roger that. Stay alert, Hotshot.
Fresh one. Just what I need.
First aid here.
Dressing up. Want some of this? Nice one. Get your ass back up. Back on your feet.
Are the bugs gone? That sounded dense.
They're gone.
Oh, what relief. Co would kill us both if you died.
Hey, Piper. I spotted facehuggers back there.
Then Hive's nearby. Leave him in the mud.
Dropping in place. Patching up.
Turn up. Empty!
Turn out! Last one, gotta make it count.
First aid here. Found some ammo.
Ammo over here. Defenses activated. Come out, reloading. Ammo over here.
Found some ammo.
Dropping in placement.
Zeno's down. And Piper. There are tons of trucks down here.
Trucks? Near warheads? Huh. Whatever Weyland-Yutani was up to, wasn't good.
Gotta make it count.
Last one, gotta make it count.
On the raccoon.
Search them if you can stomach it, but keep moving. The first terminal should be outside the hangar door.
Roger that, sir. Meds here. Found some ammo. Ammo over here. In the waste room.
Copy that, hotshot.
I'm out, reloading.
Piper, we got 6.
Empty.
Container secured.
Wonderful. Find the first terminal. It should be outside the hangar door.
Dropping into place.
Defenses activated.
First terminal cleared.
Yes! Now get in there and find the other two.
Warheads and fuse, sir.
Finally! Get to work. Clear those terminals.
Dropping in emplacement here. First aid here. Second terminal cleared.
Fantastic. Just one more.
Check it. some ammo.
Found some ammo.
Third terminal cleared.
You did it! I'm on my way. Hold out, hold out.
Lenses activated.
Vector's activated.
Get it off! I hate these things. I am the ultimate bat! Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted. I've got eyes on you.
I'm out. Reloading. Grenade out.
Empty.
Get off. Get off.
Fresh one.
Want some of this?
Wow, hotshot. Nice work. So that's how it's done. You pew-pewed those Xenos like it was nothing. With your intel, we might be able to decipher what the company was up to.
Hotshot, over here. Hotshot, I cannot believe we just ran that mission. My heart won't stop racing. You were what I call the 3 C's of Colonial Marines. Cool, calm, and collected. It's like you didn't even care there was a 0.05% chance of success. And now those warheads are neutralized. I hope I was able to meet your expectations. I know I'm no Captain Co or Raptor. Really? Wow, thank you. I'm just a known variable doing her part. You know, my old colleagues laughed in my face when I told them I was switching from analytics to Fireteam Banshee. But here you are saying I did a good job, so maybe they were wrong. I mean, if I'm being honest, that's true. I also hope that my time as an analyst helps Fireteam Banshee. For example, Esther and I broke down the intel you found on the Demetrius. Fascinating stuff. All those trucks you saw? They were for transport and storage. The company had large cargo they were preparing to haul from Store's Boone. Whatever it was, the xenomorphs interrupted Weyland-Yutani's plans. Exactly. Unfortunately, we need more information if we're going to find out what that cargo is. Fortunately, we have an ally. General Ship wants more intel on the suspicious cargo aboard the Demetrius. I know you have to get going, but please let me know what you find.
It looks like the two of us are next on deck. Hotshot! Just the Marine I was hoping to see. Cole was saying you found a shit ton of cargo aboard the Demetrius. Ship wants to know what cargo is so precious that Weyland-Yutani needed a warship full of synthetics to protect it. Yep, we're like raccoons, always rifling in the trash looking for scraps. At least that means we're adorable. Our orders are to go back into the Demetrius, access their control rooms, scrape their computer files, and find some answers. You catch all that?
Yo, Hotshot, over here. Back already? Maybe my bird facts are keeping you alive out there. Word on the street is the Demetrius is a lot more trouble than we bargained for. The warship's a weapons platform, and because of that, you're gonna need my help. If it's anything like the Weyland-Yutani ships I've seen in the past, there will be synthetics on board. You need to be ready for them. These guys are beefy. I got you. Try on this tidbit I learned the other day. The California condor is the largest bird in the United Americas. Its wingspan is bigger than the Xeno runners you're fighting down there. They live for up to 60 years. Mosey on over. Back already? Maybe my bird facts are keeping you alive out there. Word on the street is the Demetrius is a lot more trouble than we bargained for. The warship's a weapons platform, and because of that, you're gonna need my help. If it's anything like the Weyland-Yutani ships I've seen in the past, there will be synthetics on board. You need to be ready for them. These guys are beefy. Don't make it weird. They're synthetics? I don't think they're interested. In combat, expect these synthetic models to be heavily armored. Bring a weapon that can pierce their reinforced outer shell. Lucky for you, they're slower than raptor flying in a rainstorm. The same advice could apply to handling a firearm. Now I got work to do, and you got intel to find, so let's get to it.
Come debrief when you're ready.